Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for December 12 up to 18, 2022. Here we are to give you 8 cards, or 7 cards representing the 7 energies of the day, 1 extra card to give us the theme for the week, and meron tayong dalawang klaseng cards na gagamitin in our, or 2 types of cards that we will see in our tarot deck. It's Golden Tarot, my personal favorite. And pag major cards naman makukuha natin, kita natin major blessing, pwede ring major warning, and yung minor cards, it will only represent kung how much more effort we need to put in so that we can manifest better blessings in the future. Tignan natin kung anong ating weekly energy. And I'm pretty sure this week na-enjoy natin dahil marami tayong mga blessings, major blessings for this week. Tignan natin how much better our blessings will become or if there are certain warnings. So tignan natin. But tignan natin kung paano magsa-start ang ating Monday energy, the 12th of December. Here we go. we are starting our energy really great because we have a major card. The major card is something that would also set the mood for our week because this is a very important card. Jump-starting our day is the Chariot. I'm so happy we have this card because literally, the Chariot is the card that confirms yung ating mobility, progress, and yung ating development and goal. So in short, whatever we're going to process, yung mga decisions natin, yung mga decision making natin, should I give it a go? Should I stay? Should I go? Will I invest on this? Or will I say yes to this? Is it really a risk, a calculated risk? Monday, tomorrow, you will find the best energy for you to push forward. And my strongest suggestion is that no matter what it is that you need to push forward, give it a go. And kumbaga, lahat na ng trust ibuhos natin on this because I'm telling you, whatever discernment process that you need to go through, trust that it was well balanced. Trust that you're needed to make that decision tomorrow. So the only thing that I would want to remind everybody is that kapag binigyan mo naman ng napaka-balancing discernment process, wag na kayong magduda, wag nyo nang pangunahan yung sarili niyo with so much pwede natin kasi maisip yung ating fear of the unknown. It's always gonna be there in any form of opportunity na most especially hindi tayo 100% certain kung ano yung magiging outcome natin. The fear of the unknown will always be there. But I'm telling you, no matter how challenging emotionally or logically it may feel, give it a go. Trust that this blessing is meant for you. Okay. Wow, ang ganda ng pan-jumpstart natin. I'm so happy. But tingnan natin ang ating Tuesday energy. But before you continue, Tuesday energy natin is very special because this is the birthday of Guru Dev's wife, Guru Ma. So advance happy birthday sa'yo, Guru Ma. I'll see you on Tuesday. So ano ba ang blessing natin on this amazing day, the 13th of December? Here we go. Okay. Okay. Wow. Very good. Okay. We have a very important message. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? Now, every time we have cups on our card, this is a resonating energy of either a celebration or it can be emotion. But this is definitely a celebration. Speaking of the mobility na mangyayari ng ating Monday card, it pretty much is very tied to this energy because look, we will now finally see that why we made that decision of pushing forward is literally giving us a lot of opportunities of blessing in the future. Eyes on the prize and klarong-klaro na the direction you're headed to is only gonna lead you to a lot of blessings. So that means no matter how emotionally or logically it may feel like it's very challenging rather, when you finally take those first steps and finally just really embrace a lot of strength and courage for you to push forward, you will finally see why you needed to do it. So there are a lot of opportunities na divine. Most of us kasi naghihintay tayo ng mga sign. Lord, bigyan mo ako ng sign. You will literally find a lot of opportunities. Kumbaga, if you're wanting to hear or see or also get that message, you will definitely receive it because honestly, lahat ng mga blessings natin, God will always find a way for us to receive those messages. So, no matter how challenging it may feel or it may seem, trust that this is literally a progress and yung development that's really meant for you. This is literally talking about expansion these first 2 days. So I'm excited. Ano bang meron sa Wednesday energy natin? So the 14th of December, here we go. Ay, okay. Yung Wednesday card natin now, we have a strong warning for our Wednesday card. So be very, very patient on this day. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, the Ten of Swords, this is really something that will also resonate. Ang swords kasi, it can resonate the energies of wisdom, it can also be at the same time a form of weapon. Now this one on our Wednesday energy, this is literally telling us that not related na to sa first 2 days natin. Yung discernment process natin, we may have missed something on a particular decision na yung outcome that may also surprise us. But when these things happen, we tend to be tinan mo yung imagery natin here, wherein we're already experiencing a little bit of pain and suffering, pero this imagery right here is also discussing the possible personal battles that you may go through inside. And you know how it is, oftentimes, and myself included, we have tendencies of being too critical sa sarili natin in times wherein there are life lessons that are manifesting. O kaya when we need to deal with a life lesson, oftentimes we become very critical sa sarili. Sabi niya, I told you so moment. O kaya you had it coming. These are the opportunities wherein, yes, we already know that realistically speaking, we need to improve on something. We need to work on something. It's clear. Kitang-kita and daman-daman natin, but at the same time, we have to be best friends with ourselves. You should also be very responsible on how you will pick yourself up mindfully and to care for yourself in these situations, because oftentimes, lalong-lalo na kapag halimbawa, if the life lesson also involves the awareness of other people, if it's something that everybody else around you is also witnessing, I'm pretty sure one way or another, it will not be a comfortable thing for you to know na, hi, others are seeing what I'm going through and I may not be 100% comfortable with it, and what are they saying towards me? Anong mga expectations nila towards me? So it can be literally overwhelming. The least thing you would want is that kung nakukuha mo na siya externally, bibigay mo pa sa sarili mo internally. So be very gentle with yourself. No matter what you want and need to discover as a form of lesson in this day, take it like a grain of salt and make sure that this is really something that you will also learn from by making sure that you embrace that there is something to improve. At the same time, ask yourselves, what can I do to make it better? And of course, finally, you have to also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because there are times that we really need to grow through these lessons. And I'm telling you, it's meant for us to learn, which therefore leads to growth. So be very gentle and patient sa sarili natin, okay? Tingnan natin ang ating Thursday energy. And this is going to be the 15th of December, 2022. Here we go. Lord. Okay. Uy, okay na. May blessing na naman tayo on a Thursday. Woof! Major blessing on a Thursday. Okay, we have the Lover's card. Now, it can mean two things. On a Thursday, make sure any personal deal, okay, if you're also in sales or you're wanting to close something, Thursday is the day. You do it on that day because anything that you need to push forward, you will seal the deal. Anything that you need, if you're in sales, definitely lahat ng kailangan mong i-close na sales, I'm telling you, you will get the upper hand. Also, this is not going to be limited to our careers because literally love is in the air. So don't be surprised that the energy for the whole day is going to be very extra loving and kind. So don't be surprised why most of the energies that you will experience in the day or during the day will always be very pleasant. Perfect time din to celebrate with your loved ones, most especially your partners. But most especially, wag natin kakalimutan to be the actual energy of love. So in short, dapat mas maging sweet, kind, and loving tayo on this day. Because the more you embody this energy, the more blessings will kaching-kaching. Okay? Congratulations! Now, tingnan natin yung ating Friday energy. And this time, this is the 16th of December. Here we go. Lord, thank you ha. Very good. We are ending our work week with a Queen of Wands, and every time we get wands in our cards, this is a resonating energy of hard work and effort. Now, Friday, it may feel like it's a Friday. Nako, I've experienced this personally. Walang filter. When I was still in a corporate setting before, I was very much looking forward to my Fridays na papasok ako, pero medyo pepetics ang konti. Alam mo naman ang Friday vibe natin. Most especially on a December na schedule. So, make sure, I know sometimes it may feel na parang, oh no, Friday na, can I just go home or can I just have dinner with my friends, etc. Don't be surprised na marami talaga tayong gagawin. And because it's still December, it's still the peak ng season natin, yes, but at the same time, ang mga deliverables natin. So, most especially for our career, the energy mostly is the busyness. There are really a lot of things na kailangan nating tutukan, bigyan ng pansin, i-accomplish, and you may find it challenging to really squeeze everything in, but to set your expectations, your schedule will be fully loaded. Naku, parang ano yun na, parang pagkain. Your schedule will be so much. You may feel overwhelmed dahil talagang no matter how you want to make sure everything is followed thoroughly, there's a strong tendency na hindi na magpa-flourish yung other plans natin because of the very tight ng ating to-do list for that day. Accomplishments-wise, ma-accomplish natin because I am also going to warn everybody na if you don't want this to pile up for the next week's energy, make sure that you do your very best and talagang kapag kayang tapusin natin so that hindi siya magpa-pile up because I'm telling you, there's a tendency na medyo mapa-OT tayo dito or mapa-extend yung time natin doing our priorities. Walang problema, only for this to save you more in the coming week. So, my say, there's a strong tendency that you may have to adjust all your schedules, most especially yung after work natin. Okay? So, kung okay lang, at least wala na tayo iisipin, di ba? Now, before we continue, ay, nako po, this is again another Tuesday na medyo busy because again, I mentioned, siguro birthday ng Tuesday, so we will be staying whole day sa aming ashram together with Guru Dev on that very special day. So, we may not have another Tarot Tuesday. Sabi ko nga, yung event natin ng December, sobrang busy. Sorry na, okay? Bawi na lang ako, okay? Now, tingnan natin ang ating Saturday energy. Ano bang ating Saturday energy, Lord? Here we go. For Saturday, okay. There are a lot of decisions and discernment that needs to be happening on this day. We have the Six of Swords. And Swords, again, these are resonating energies ng either wisdom or weapon. This is actually wisdom. This is not a bad thing. But you really just are going to be, kumbaga, there is something that you need to decide on that you really need to push forward. And it's a wise thing to do, but not necessarily a popular thing to do. Kumbaga, you are coming from a place of balanced discernment. That means integrity is there, integrity is fully intact, and at the same time, you're anchoring yourself with so much love, kindness, and the balance of and fairness of your discernment. This is not something that can be very popular, but you may have to really do it because, and most especially on this day, you have to be very mindful of and careful of your energies, whatever energies you emit, because malakas po ang energy of karma on this day. So make sure that you anchor yourself with love, kindness, and your integrity. And no matter what you need to discern, trust that you are not doing this out of bias, but rather out of just what's right, doing what is right. So make sure, no matter how tough the decision will be, do it trusting that you did a very balanced discernment. Again, you're not doing this for anything else but to just do what is right. Okay? Kalma ha. Tingnan natin ang ating Sunday energy. And to cap off our week, here we go. What's our Sunday energy? Here we go. Ay, ang daming pera, ang yaman, love it. Okay, Sunday. Punong-puno ng mga unexpected na mga overflowing na abundance and prosperity. We have the 7 of coins and we have coins because it's catching. On this day, you will also have a lot of opportunities for you to really save for the rainy days. I cannot express how important it is yung mga unexpected form of blessings natin. The call for this day, you may feel like it's overwhelming because you have a tree of abundance over here, but I don't want you to feel very complacent or at least to put your guard down in terms of it's the season to be merry. It's the season to be very generous in giving. And I'm telling you, there's a strong tendency that you will literally splurge, but kumalma po tayo, save for the rainy days. I cannot express how 2023 will be the start of one of the most challenging years that we're gonna be experiencing. So I know, pwede naman nating bigyan ng konting bonus yung sarili natin. Just make sure it's mindfully done. O kaya, syempre, yung discernment process natin, at least na prioritize ng kailangan and yung responsibilities natin are fully much attended to before we say yes to the tiny little petty buys. Okay, parang reading ko yan sa sarili. Ano ba? But tingnan natin, ano po ba ang theme this week? Medyo maganda, if I may say, yung Wednesday lang can be a little challenging. But ano po ba ang ating weekly energy this week? So here we go. It's really an important. Remember, starting our week kasi with doing a very strong decision to push forward. And this is really something that is, kumaga, a strong reminder. Ang weekly energy natin will be 8 of Swords. Because you don't want to do things to take the best na discernment process natin without literally telling yourself how much effort did I really exert to discern this and is it really well balanced. To do your several checks here and there for you to just assure na talagang lahat ng mga decision natin moving forward is mindfully done. Because again, the least thing we would want to happen, just like ganito, para tayo, ang warning natin, we don't want this to manifest na parang kahit na we are here to make a balanced decision, parang magbubulag-bulagan tayo, or we choose to turn a blind eye on seeing the truth. And remember, the truth will also not just set us free, but will allow us to be the catalyst of change. Ano bang pwede ko improve? Am I happy with this? Do I need to change this? Do I need to improve on this? Do I need to work on this? Or actually, I'm actually good. So remember, when you anchor ourselves with honesty every time that we discern these things, it also leads us to discover how we have also progressed. What kind of progress has happened to us by also telling yourself, na, oh nga, these are the things that I did, these are discernment process that I did, and here I am right now. And trust, if it led you to great things, greater blessings, that means if you continuously do this, the more that you open yourself to these forms of changes, it will continuously lead you to a lot of expansion, growth, and development. But of course, doing the opposite by, imagine mo, just by starting to not become honest with yourself, paano natin malalaman what we need to improve on kung hindi tayo honest sa sarili natin? If you are in that honest part of your life wherein you may not be as comfortable to admit some of the things or some of the truths that we need to embrace, and then pray for strength and courage that every time that you need to make these mga truthful reflections, we will be ready and be very much open to embrace anything and everything, because after all, this is our life, and we have the upper hand to change and to improve everything, but only if we allow it. That's it for our weekly energy, and I do hope you like this episode, and if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And again, pasensya na, wala muna tayong Tarot Tuesdays, birthday ni Guru Ma, but I will make up to everybody. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza, lagi-lagi nagpapaalala, keep trusting the process, everybody. Namaskaram, and I will see you all next week. Happy week!